THZ device is also using this wavelength. Okay, now one moment. Okay. Sorry, oh, cannot go. Okay, so let's start today's Zoom. Yeah, before we start, there are some guidelines for the webinar. Switch off your video if you are not in a proper attire. So make sure you wear your clothes, and do not interpret. And do not interrupt in between by unmuting your device. So we respect the speaker. We just stay mute. Let her finish her presentation, not to have any interruption. And do not allow children to disrupt the flow of presentation. If you have any children, you just mute your mic and stop the video, yeah? And keep a pen and paper to write down the points we share, or you can just take a picture. As this is a platform, is sharing of knowledge free. And if you want more, please contact the expert. Yeah. So if you have any chronic disease, yes, you still need to go back to your doctor, yeah? Yeah, so we here is just to share about the knowledge on the water. Yeah. So my name is Angie. I'm the host for today, and today's speaker will be Dr. Prabhu. And today's topic is on already episode 17 is on detox. So Dr. Prabhu has a MBBS and many certificates, like you see them from UK, and Epigenetic wellness consultant, and he's also a member of the European Wellness Academy. So right now, in fact, Dr. Prabhu is also have a clinic in the Klang and helping the patients doing some medical advice, giving a medical advice. So it's all about the cellular. Besides that, Dr. Prabhu also never stop learning. He keep learning, do research on some water, so that can have a better way to treat the patients. Yeah. So GHES is brings a health revolution through the education. So we really thankful to Dr. Prabhu willing to spend his time to share with us some knowledge from medical point of view. Of course, we also need to thank the company, this platform, the REJ, that give us an opportunity to group together to have a good health and a good wealth. And of course, the first person who bring in George, we should thank him as well. And in Malaysia and in Singapore and many countries already right now. Yeah, so without further delay, let's welcome Dr. Prabhu on board. Yes, Dr. Prabhu.
Very good morning to you, Angie, and to the beautiful souls. Almost 55 people are there on board today. Let's take the flight off right now. Let's gain the momentum. And I think what you posted, the YouTube one regarding the 60 is something very amazing. As this guy was very excited, I am also excited for the reason that in the human journey, we all need to understand that when you look at 100 years, 200 years ago, and then now, there are a lot of changes which has been happening. The industrialization, revolution of the way we communicate is all been happening. But certain basic things has not changed at all. Like, for example, you want to eat your food, you still have to either use your hand or spoon to put it inside your mouth. This is a very simple thing. And we still use toilets the same way what we were using before. Probably it was in the open, the grounds before, but now we have an enclosed one. And that too, now we have, last time it was outside the house, now inside the bedroom, next to the bedroom only, we all have built a toilet so that things are. But these are all situations where we are actually trying to move forward, make convenience as our tool so that things are much more easier. Now, whatever the advancement, the improvement we have all done in terms of technology, ultimately there is something we all need to understand is whatever garbage you collect, you need to throw it out. This is a very simple one. Every day you collect garbage, you need to throw it out. So the same way, detox is something for our human body wherein we are going to throw away the toxins which knowingly or unknowingly gets collected over a period of time. Now, when it's getting collected over a period of time without your knowledge, what is the only way for you is to remove it slowly, and probably if you can do it on a weekly basis, definitely it will be better. If you can do it on a monthly basis, definitely it's very good. But if you have never done that before, that is when we all start facing problems. Now, that is the reason that I chose this topic. It's a huge, huge topic, especially if you're talking about detox. There are almost 6 different detox available, especially in terms of mental detox, your physical detox, environmental detox, and so on and so forth. We have many, many, many. Now, in that, what I am trying to tell you today is we are all here on a platform to learn something. And of course, water is the basis wherein it's going to be water. But at the end of the day, we all need to understand that we need to complement all the information, including the food we eat, everything, and then get into the healthy mode. So the first step towards a detox is you have to detox is to become healthy. You need to detox first. This is the first step, very simple. Now, just for your information, it's like the donkey carrying all the luggage without it knowing that the person has put all the luggage on the donkey, but the donkey will carry it and go. It will never tell the owner, sir, this is too heavy, I can't carry it. It just carries until if the weight is too much, it will just crumble down and fall. This is what will happen for a donkey. Now, we are also like donkeys carrying all the toxic heavy metals in our body without our knowledge. This is the most beautiful part of our journey. We don't even know that we are carrying the heavy metals in us. Now, what happened was because I landed up in a field called epigenetics 6 years ago, 2015, I came to understand that these toxic heavy metals play such an important role in every metabolism and every cellular health that what is happening is, just give me a minute, I need to connect my, just want to the, 1 minute, I'm going to connect to it. Okay, sorry. So the heavy metals is the one which has been, something which I noticed that this is causing a lot of problems for our health. And most of the time, the moment a person goes to a doctor for a particular situation like a diabetes or a blood pressure or a kidney issues or a cancer, the first thing we doctors are trained is basically we are trained to diagnose the problem. Now, what we say is, okay, you have a diabetes, isn't it? Okay, fine. What we do is we do all the investigation to prove that you have diabetes. Means whatever the sugar is higher, but we do not look into why is that situation arising for you to get that particular metabolic situation. It's a diabetes. So what happens is we just put you on some drugs and then you start taking the medication. Of course, we are very happy after 3 months, 4 months, you see your diabetic under control, your sugar. But we fail to understand that even though the sugar is under control, after 5 or 10 years, you will see that the same person who has been having the diabetes will go to the next step. It can be, the blurring of vision. It can be the kidney issues. It can be the heart issues. It can be the blood pressure. It can be the cholesterol issues, anything. But if the sugar has been controlled very well, why is the complication happening? This is a question I think we need to ask ourselves. If we are all under control, why are we facing the situation? Now, this is when I found that there is something called toxic metals, chemicals are there, then radiation. These are the 3 major stumbling blocks for us to move forward into getting into healthy. In that toxic metals, there are around 25 different toxic metals available. But for us, we need to look at the lead, aluminum, mercury, cadmium, and arsenic. These are the 5 major ones which are really, really causing a lot of problems. For example, if I have to talk about just lead alone, if you're forgetfulness, if you're forgetting, especially 50 plus, and then you may not notice it, but it will be there with you. You keep something and then you go on searching for it. Now, lead is one of the major poisoning, which will be attached to your cells in the brain. Now, if it is in the brain, definitely you will have forgetfulness. But if it is in the other parts of the body, for example, if it is in your kidneys, of course, the kidneys will start working lesser. And then, of course, we will look for your creatinine level, your urea level. All this we'll see and then say, yes, your kidney is having an issue. But What is the problem? It's because of the lead. Now, how are we going to, and many times you will be surprised that the lead poisoning can be there in your body for more than 25 years. You won't even know that you have a lead poisoning inside. But this lead over a period of time, it can affect all the hormones. Like women, they can have polycystic ovaries, then polycystic kidneys can be there, and there can be some hormonal disturbance with the periods. And for others it might be a thyroid issue, others it might be like especially women having hairs on the face. It's because more testosterone is there, because it's an hormonal disruptor, I would say. It's a hormonal, these heavy metals are all hormonal disruptors. So what we need to understand is these heavy metals are not at all good for your body, so we need to remove them as soon as possible. But we are still exposed to the toxic every day. So that means even if you start today, it may take another 2 to 3 years for you to really slowly remove it, but still you're collecting. So what we need to understand is please give your body an opportunity to detox on a regular basis. Change the way you are eating your food, your lifestyle, your mindset. All you need to change. That is when you can have a proper, healthier body for you to move forward. Now, from where do these toxins come? How do the toxins damage our body? Symptoms of how when the toxins are getting overloaded, and what do we do? These are all the situation I'm going to. So today it's going to be a little more on this detox, because once you understand this, then we can understand how we can complement by drinking the water and then supporting our body with the right nutrition. All this we can do. Number one, what we need to understand, where does this toxin come from? Very simple, huh? Number one, we are exposed to the environmental toxic all the time, huh? Every second we are exposed. So what we need to do is we need to understand, number one, see, water. Even though we are talking about terahertz water, but the water we have been drinking all the while is a polluted water, and that has been causing a lot of problem. Hydration is one of the situation where we are not well hydrated, and then definitely because of that we are facing a lot of other problems. But air is another area where it is a lot of toxins are available because of the industrialization and the pollution. Food is another area where you will be seeing a lot of toxins. Even though we are all actually looking at organic food materials available, yes, it's all okay, but still, even they will be exposed to the environment toxin. Now, other than that, if you look at, of course, daily products, if you look at basically your powder, your lipsticks, your detergents, especially if you're looking at the perfumed conditioners which are available now. Have you ever tried putting your hand in the conditioner and see it becomes so oily? You feel, I feel very uncomfortable when I use this one, but the aroma it gives is so nice. You feel, you wash the clothes and soak it in the perfume, your conditioner for 1 week. It says, but do you know how much of toxins are there? It is you're exposed to by inhaling that, but we do not know. But we like the perfume and we are. So in our daily products also, we are still exposed. Now, food and water, if you look, heavy pesticide exposure in the food is one of the very, very common, because these two things we cannot avoid because we are still eating. And one of the very important, this is a glycophosphate is one of the very, very important toxin which really causes a lot of problems, and it has been added to most of the. So when we consume the animal protein, that it could be a meat or fish, or they are highly susceptible to be extremely exposed to the heavy metals, especially the mercury, arsenic, which I already told you. And now, initially, it can be see what which they cannot be safely tolerated in a long run. So that means you get exposed for a very long time. Later on, you will start exposed. You will having the problem. Now, high levels of mercury is mostly seen in seafood. Now, natural toxin in organic food when not cooked properly. See, naturally, what they are talking is toxins in an organic food when it is not cooked properly. Also, we are facing. Example, the fucomarins and the lecithin. So these are, I don't want to go into the details, but yes, now air definitely there are the daily products you're looking at, basically the shampoos, makeup, all these are all definitely exposed. We are exposing ourselves to a lot of toxins. Now, even the supplements and medications we are taking, it is all synthetically, unless you go for some natural methods of supplements wherein it is proven that they have a high quality, good grade pharmaceutical medication, which is you can consume in terms of probably vitamin C or So even the gelatin is often can you see here, contaminated with the prions. Prions are also very, very, because these words we wouldn't have heard of it, but these are all there in our day-to-day life, and we are seeing all this. Can you see the perfumes, cleaning product, air fresheners, canned food, mattresses? Mattress, your mattress is also we are exposing. We are sleeping on the mattress for 8 hours every day. Can you believe from there also we are getting? That's why if you see a lot of things like, a bamboo mattress available, bamboo pillows are available. Why? Because they are trying to bring everything natural. Even the cotton, good quality cotton is quite expensive. Now, when you look at all this, definitely we need to see how can we reduce the exposure of ourselves. Now, imagine today a lot of children do have this problem, especially allergy problem. You would have seen and you would have gone to the skin specialist, they will be giving you some creams, and this is nothing but a steroid cream and some aqueous cream. You apply, of course, immediately. Externally, it looks fine, but internally the problem is still there. After 3 months, what will happen? You will be still having the same. So from one doctor to another doctor, you'll be going on visiting doctors, but at the end of the day, there is no relief. Why? Because we have never treated the root cause, which is the toxins and the chemicals which are inside your body, which plays a very important role in the form of detox. Unless you do that, definitely it is not possible. Now, what we need to understand is there are 8 ways your toxins damage can happen. Poison, number 1, it's the poisoning of the enzymes, and definitely once the enzymes is necessary for your this one, it definitely affects your metabolism. Now, it also displays the structures of the minerals, especially if you're looking at zinc. There are some heavy metals which will actually go take away the zinc from your body. So especially when the zinc is taken away, let me tell you, diabetes is one disease where it doesn't get under control because you have a zinc deficiency, because there is a metal poisoning inside which goes and has affinity for zinc. So what happens? Automatically, it can weaken. Some are very, very beautifully go and steal the calcium. If calcium is taken away, you will get weaker bones, osteoporosis, all this can happen. So like this, if you look at, there are definitely affecting then automatically it affects the organ. First, it affects the metabolism, the enzymes, then it affects it. Then what happens? You can look at, definitely when there is a damage for your DNA, automatically your aging will reduce. If your aging is reduced, what will happen? You will die early. That's it. There is a lot of degenerative process happening in your body and you will die. And it can modify the gene expression. Now, this is something where an epigenetic, I would be able to let you know that. For example, if you're a smoker, now this life you're a smoker, and then you have a child. What will happen is the damage which you cause to the DNA in your epigenetics, what will happen is it will skip your child, maybe even your grandchild or great grandchild. That means 4 generation, whatever wrong you did in the terms of modifying the gene expression can be expressed in the 4th generation. So that means to say, what wrong you do in this life now, you are giving a beautiful gift for your great grandchildren to have the problem because of the smoking, because of the genetic modification. You're going to, your great grandchildren are going to face a problem. Now you tell me, why are you creating a situation? If you create for yourself and you die, is still okay because it's your responsibility. But why are we here to give a problem to our children or to our grandchildren or to our great grandchildren? We are no one to transmit what we are not supposed to. So when you know that you are not supposed to do certain things, why are you? So this is where you need to tickle your brain and then think, am I doing the right thing? Please change. By smoking, you're not giving a benefit to yourself and to the society and to the environment and to your future generation. So why are you smoking then? So we need to really, really rethink, and then please invest that money, whatever you're spending on smoking, in terms of probably you can buy some vitamins and take. There are so many things you can do, but you need to re-look into what you're doing. It's enough of damage the universe is going through. Now with the terahertz coming in, as that particular gentleman was telling, we are all going into there are a lot of upliftment happening, but at the same time, we are creating so much of damage to our own self with knowingly or unknowingly, purposely or without a purpose, but ultimately we are damaging. So we need to change. Now, once there is a damage to your cell membrane, definitely they don't respond to you. Then see, I was talking to you about the polycystic ovarian cyst and all, definitely there will be hormonal imbalance. Now, when you have all this situation, so what will happen? Even having a toxins inside your body, even if your body wants to throw the toxin out, it cannot detoxify naturally. Naturally, your body is built to detoxify, but it cannot do because it really, really damages, and then from there your body is helpless. So now let's change and let's move forward to see how we are going to help our body. Now, what happens if your toxic deposits are, it can be from blurred vision to memory loss to acid reflux to central nervous system. Yes, there are so many problems. And one of the main problems, can you see irritable bowel syndrome, where people are going to the toilet very frequently. They eat the food, go to the toilet. Eat the food, go to the toilet. What happens? That means to say the food is not absorbed properly, number one. And how about the nutrients? Definitely there won't be any nutrients. So if the nutrients are not taken up by your body, how can you face the situation? You will not be able to face a situation of corona. Corona is such a small organism. Your body cannot face that. Why? Because proper nutrition is not there in your body, and you need minimum of 92 minerals, trace elements, and micronutrients for your body for it to function optimally. Right? In the same way, if your Mercedes car, which you're buying at probably 1 million, no, 1 million ringgits or US dollars or whatever money it is, you buy the car, you just imagine that if the petrol what you put inside the car is an adulterated petrol, you just imagine what would be the situation for the car. It's definitely going to get damaged, even though it is 1 million. Doesn't mean that 1 million, it can do all the jobs properly. No, right? In the same way, your body also, it's $1 million. And of course, we cannot equate that with money. Our body, we cannot equate with money. But as the poisonings are get collected in your body, definitely there is a lot of problem you will be facing. Now, as I told you, headache is very, very common problem most of us face. Lethargy means feeling very tired, sleepiness, irritable, and the body will smell very, very badly. The moment you know your body is smelling badly, that means there's a lot of not good things happening inside your body. It can be your gut not very healthy, a lot of toxins inside your body. Now, most of the common problem I am facing and I am seeing in my patients is constipation. They don't pass regular bowels. But even then, a lot of people will be passing bowels every day, but they are not very healthy. So what is the problem? That means to say, in spite of all this, the toxin is not removed. So once the toxin is not removed, your body definitely will have all the problems under the sun. So what you need to do is, we need to change. We need to work on a definitely certain situation. What you need to do, like alcohol consumption, you has to be less. Why we say alcohol consumption? Because that affects your liver metabolism. Liver needs to, can you believe, of course, anything within limits is, I have no problem. You all can continue with people who are taking alcohol. Don't think that I'm telling you not to take alcohol. It's your choice. I have no issues. But don't over limit yourself so that you damage your liver. So you should know where to stop and how much to consume. It's up to you. Now, it definitely, you need to focus on your sleep, which is very, very important, and drinking more water. This is where terahertz comes in. Amazingly, we have a technology, we have a beautiful system with the good properties of the water. So we need to look at water. So this is where this platform today, we are talking about terahertz water. And then of course, in a detox, you need the water to be used to, so that you can detox naturally. And you have to reduce the amount of sugar, processed food. And then of course, you should eat a lot of antioxidant rich food. That means all the colored vegetables, colored fruits you need to consume, so that it make your healthy more, your body becomes more healthier. And you should eat a lot of food with a lot of fish. So yogurt is one of the very, very common food. And kefir is another wonderful tool for putting a lot of prebiotics and probiotics into your system. And other than that, you should decrease your salt. In that way, of course, I would recommend you can go for a bamboo salt, which is definitely much healthier and better. And you should become more active. At least in a day, you need to spend 2 hours for your own self in form of going for exercise, breathing exercise, and silencing your mind is also one of the very, very important. So you can go for listen music, and definitely you need to look at holistically how you're going to help your body. It can be from allopathy to homeopathy to Ayurvedic to anyone, naturopathy. It's up to you. What you need to complement your body. You see which is the best for yourself and look for it, and then start moving forward. Now, the good news is about the overload. What we can do is, If you can restrict all this, definitely you will be able to make your body much more healthier. So for that, what you need to do is change the way you have to see, like for example, if you're going to take a lot of plant-based food, plant-based. So that means we are talking about vegetarian food, plant-based food. Your liver, kidneys, and other they can detoxify naturally. So you didn't need to put pressure for them to detoxify. They can do it naturally. And fasting also plays a very, very important role in your detox. And very important, as soon as you get up in the morning, at least for the first 1 hour, do not expose yourself with the electronic gadgets. So you need to detox yourself from electronic gadgets as well. And especially nighttime. If, for example, you're going to sleep at 10 o'clock, just example, 10 o'clock, that means you have to switch off from the phone by 8 o'clock. So that means you give a 2 hours time so that your melatonin is produced naturally, and thereby you can go to sleep naturally. Now, I see a lot of people coming to me. They are all very youngsters, 30, 35 years. They will come and say, doctor, I can't sleep. But why? Of course, we can give some reason. You have stress in your life, you have this and that, everything we can give. But at the end of the day, they'll be using the phone until they go to sleep. 12 o'clock, they go to sleep, they will still be watching, because they say, I'm working, doctor, I cannot switch off my phone. I still need to see the phone so that I work. But at the end of the day, your body says, look, madam, whatever you're doing, are you doing any favor for me by looking at the phone? And are you doing any favor for me? Are you paying me any rental? Are you paying money for my oxygen, what I'm trying to pick up from the air and then sending it to all your organs? Heart will ask you, are you giving me any benefit for me in the form of good antioxidants, good exercise? Nothing, right? I'm asking everything free. You have to just do all this so that I can do my work naturally. So your body will say, madam, you're earning money to buy a building, buy whatever you want in the materialistic world. In the same way, what are you doing for me? If you can do something, I don't mind. I am very happy. But the body will do everything for you to do what is the best for your ability and to keep your body very healthy. It will do. Now, so there are one of the easiest is exercising is one of the ways. So that means to say you need to minimum of 35 to 45 minutes. You need to go for regular exercise. It can vary from proper yoga, especially the Surya Namaskar, the sun blessings. There are 12 steps in that. If you can do that minimum of 25 times, that's as good as or equivalent to walking 1 to 2 kilometers, because your body becomes so flexible. See, many of us, we think that just by going for a walking, we are very healthy. No, it is not. Let me be very frank with you. It doesn't work. If you want to just go on walking alone and think that you're going to become a healthy individual, sorry. How flexible are you? How flexible are your joints? What are you doing? So you need to, along with walking, you need to add on to your body wherein you flex your body left and right, up and down. All this flexibility should come. This is where yoga plays a very, very important role. Now, once regular walking, it is fantastic. That means even walking, a brisk walking is very, very important. The reason why we say brisk is you need to enhance or increase minimum 4 times in a day. This is what you need to do. If you can do that, maybe climbing the stairs up and down, walking a little faster, or maybe park your car a little far and then you walk to your office. All this will definitely give an advantage for your body to move forward. And if, for example, you do all these, you are reducing your caffeine, you're reducing your smoking, and many things you are doing. So what will happen is, if there is an alternative way wherein there are products, other Ayurvedic products or homeopathy products available to promote a detox, please look into it and then see how best you can do it. Of course, from my side, we do have a beautiful detox system, which you can actually call up and find out, and then I will be able to let you know how good and what are the procedures for you to have a detox. Now, water plays a very, very important in your detox. So what we need to do, what is a basic ideal drinking water is, it should be drinkable, that is potable. Number one, the pH should be 7.5 to 8 is good enough. Number three, you need to have your total dissolved solvents between 50 to 200, good enough. But maximum WHO allows is 500, but 500 is too much actually. Okay. Now, other than that, if you're looking at the oxidation reduction potential, ORP, it's basically when there is a free radical damage, these guys will go and steal the oxygen molecule from your the whatever the cells down there. So one oxygen molecule is less. So what happens when there is a ORP higher, it donates one oxygen to it. It's just like a person don't have a little money and then you are donating to them. They will feel happy and they know what to do. The same way your cells also, when less of oxygen, automatically when the more cells are working without oxygen, this is a condition where it leads you to a situation called cancer because there is no much of oxygen there. So what you need to do, regular breathing exercise and regular walking and uplifting yourself with a proper exercise, definitely you supply more oxygen to your body. And especially we people like us living in a city, there are less of trees and it's only concrete jungle we are here. Definitely the oxygen concentration may be less. So this is where you need to choose once in a while, maybe in a month, once or twice, go to a totally a greenery place wherein you have a lot of oxygen, maybe a waterfall, go to the nature where a seaside or a riverside, spend some time, pick up a lot of good things from there and then make your body a little more healthier. Now, other than that, your water must be free from all the bacteria, viruses and parasites, and then it should not contain any heavy metals and chemicals and pesticides. This is very important. So that means to say, such of those who are here down, if you are drinking terahertz water is good, but for you to even terahertz the water, your water should be with all these qualities. That means to say you need to have a very good filtration system outside your house for you to have a clean drinking water from outside. The moment it comes inside, definitely inside also, you definitely need one more filter so that the water what you're going to drink is pure with all these qualities. Now, when you have all these qualities and then when you terahertz this water, it becomes a beautiful situation for your body to absorb this clean water. And then once all this is done, your body knows what to do. Your body is the best doctor for you and it knows what to do. So just give your body what it needs. Now, other than that, there are a lot of people down here, I would say, they are not only confused, but they are actually confusing other people also because they are not in the what I would say in the sense of understanding that definitely every century, every decade, there is a new revolution coming in. When there is a new revolution coming in, there is a lot of other negative effects or negative things being spread on that particular like for example, even when Thomas Alva Edison was invented the bulb for light, he went through so many difficult times. And it is not just Thomas Alva Edison who invented the bulb. There are a lot of other people who contributed to the situation where today you and I we are talking about LED bulbs and yes, but the light situation from Thomas Alva Edison until now. So even Thomas Alva Edison faced a lot of critics and then definitely the situation. So the same way today, terahertz technology is new, number one. If you want to know more about terahertz technology, the question to you would be, how much time are you ready to spend to go and research the terahertz technology and find out the research product, scientific background, all this? How much are you ready to spend? If you're not ready to spend, how can we go on complaining about this particular terahertz technology that it is doing a lot of damage here? Yes, I do agree that everything has a limitation. So anything above the limitation you go is a poison, whether be it terahertz technology, be it your phone technology. Just let me talk about the phone. The telephone, what you're using, you're supposed to use more than 5 minutes keeping the phone near your ears. Do you know how much of damage it is causing if you're going? And most of us, we are all so-called business people. We are holding the phone for hours together talking about the business. How much of damage are you causing to your own self through the phone? Now, what are you doing about it? You're not doing anything about it. Now, you go to a vegetable vendor and then you're buying a carrot, right? Especially in people out there who love to go and buy vegetables for the pasamalam. Now, let me tell you, in pasamalam, do you go and ask the pasamalam guys, the carrot what you buy? He of course, he sells for 5 ringgit, you buy 3 boxes. But what happens? Did you ask the shopkeeper, hey, how much of toxins is there inside? Is it organic? Who is the farmer who grew this carrot, how good is the quality, how much of vitamin A is available in this carrot? Do you or do we? I don't ask questions because, of course, I am like the same ignorant like you only. So what's happening is we are actually, when small things we ignore, but when there is something good available in the market, what we need to understand is you need to work for it. Now go inside, see what is good in it, pick up the good things. If it is good for you, go for it. If it is not good for you, even if a grain of your soul or your heart says, hey, don't drink this water, please don't drink this water, whether be it a terahertz water or ionized water, any water. Like I shared this before. There was one doctor, he drinks only directly the tap water. He is 55 years old and he drinks only tap water. He doesn't have a filtration system at home. And he says, I'm okay. But that is his approach. He feels very happy with it. Now, can you go and tell him, hey, please drink terahertz water or ionized water? No. He says, I don't need it because I'm very healthy. But what problem he is having inside the body, God only knows. It's only his journey. So in the same way, when the technology is new, there is a lot of hype, there's a lot of confusion happening. But my request to every one of you here is, let's get into it. Can we share the good things about whatever is available? If there is something not okay, maybe we should not even look into it. But for me, in the past 4 months, with my patients and with my this one, along with the terahertz water, definitely I do recommend a lot of other supportive treatments like proper breathing, proper exercise technique, food habit. It can be right from salt to sugar to your multivitamins. Everything plays it. And sometimes even just talking to them with a positive attitude gives them a lot of, it's a mind detox, they feel very happy. So in that way, let's all work together. If there is anything we all can share, let's share the goodness all with each other, and then we move forward. But at the end of the day, it is an individual responsibility we need to take, and then we need to move forward. So now in this 2021, terahertz is just coming in and booming on. There are a lot of good things going to come. It's we who have to pick it up. It's we who have to use it and then get the best out of it. So in that way, terahertz has come out with this beautiful, simple, portable, easy to use, and then terahertz your water and make things much more easier for you to use the water. So of course you need to have a proper filtered water, then you terahertz it. Definitely there are a lot of good things. Now there are good properties which this particular terahertz resonated water gives you: antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, antioxidant, anti-radiation, low viscosity, angulation increases. Then of course absorption of water is 3 times, linear arrangement of the water molecule, then supports your energy and the telomere, and of course the shelf life. This is the 11th one. Today I added it. The shelf life of a terahertz resonated water is a little longer. You can keep it for 6 weeks minimum, but it has been tried for even 8 months and still it holds on with it. So there is a good thing. So at the end of the day, there are good things. And of course, if you're going to overdo also, definitely you will have a problem. So that is where you need to know what is your limitation. If you're a healthy individual, maybe you'll be able to handle the situation more easily after drinking the water. But if you already have an existing diseases like your diabetes, hypertension, you need to be a little more careful, because your body weight, as I told you, the toxins are already inside and they are creating some problem. And when you drink this water, suddenly there will a lot of other situations will come. So automatically you will be concentrating on that situation. It can be ranging from aches and pains to diarrhea to feeling of sleepiness. All this can happen when you're drinking the water. But what I'm trying to tell you is definitely your body, when there are a lot of poison inside your body and you're trying to detox them, trying to help your body to push them out, you may face a little situation. It is difficult. I agree with you. I am with you. But the situation is, what you need to understand is, there is a beginning for anything. Any goodness you want in your life, you need to start off somewhere. You need to it's your life. You need to take a charge for it and you need to work on it. See, at the end of the day, whether you have diabetes or hypertension or kidney issues, at the end of the day, what happens? The doctors can give you medication. At the end of the day, you have a problem, you still go back to the doctor, you get admitted, he pricks you, he puts you on IV line, he puts you on a dialysis. All this is, they are doing it. Of course, we from our side, we are doing it for you. But at the end of the day, who is going through the pain? It is you who are going through the pain. So what you need to understand is, you need to understand that taking your own responsibility, but take the guided responsibility with the right beautiful souls out there. There are many doctors And many beautiful souls out there like me who are trying to help the society in the form of assisting in a different ways. There are doctors, it's not only me, there are a lot of people. It's you who have to look for such kind of people so that you take the assistance. So one of the secrets of getting into a healthy journey is compliment yourself in your life with goodness. Feel good about yourself. Feel the goodness, compliment yourself. Stop complaining about anything in life. The more you complain, the more problem you'll face. Just an example, you go to a police station, you can only complain there. Now, do you think once you complain, the problem is solved? No. It may be solved, it may not be solved, but I do not know. But what I say is, if you complain, what happens? It's a headache for you to go there, come back, go there. But if you can compliment, what happens? Everything starts playing a very beautiful role. Compliment your body as much as possible. And when you're drinking this water, you have all the good benefits. Now, what are the benefits by drinking the resonated water is your cells become healthy, the cells have better function, better control of a disease, and a better detox. Now, once again, the detox is one of the very important rules for you to become healthy. And this is where water is one of the easiest way to detox is the water. And that too, when you have a terahertz water, is much more easier because the terahertz water molecule is so small. Definitely, it can help you to become better, and then definitely it can do a slow detox. But do not expect the water to detox all the heavy metals. And yes, it will do, but to a limited extent. Because if at all, if you have to remove the heavy metals, there are other methodology you need to work on and then slowly remove it. It is like, you want to remove something, you need to add on something, it goes attached to it and then remove the toxin. So this is how we need to work on. So these are all, of course, a little, I would say, a deeper way of detox, which as a doctor, we come in, and there are a lot of other naturopaths down there, and then they also can help you. So anything above limitation is a poison. This is a standard rule for anything, be it a terahertz water or be it an ionized water or be it anything. It is a poison. So that means to do, who has to create the limitation for you? It's you who have to see what is the best limit your body can take up and what are the additional support you need to give to your body. If your mind is clear, if your thoughts are clear, and if you're a person of complimenting every second you go on complimenting your body, let me guarantee you, your body will call the right person and they will guide you with the right supportive whatever advice is, and then you'll be able to get the solution. So getting a solution, start complimenting your body. When you compliment your body, everything starts falling in place. And of course, when you're complimenting, maybe sometimes there will be some little bit of changes here and there, and it can cause a little bit of discomfort to you. But what I say is the discomfort, what is causing for you for the present, is not definitely more painful than having the disease later on. And for example, if you have a cancer, imagine the pain you go through, the radiation, the chemical, chemotherapy, all these are all very painful. So in that way, when you are changing your body to become healthier, it will definitely tell you, sir, all the while you didn't do anything to me. Now you're trying to do so lightly, I may give you a little discomfort, you better bear with me. So this is how the body will speak to you. So you need to understand that and then start working on it. Now, what are the advantages? As I told you, I'm repeating it. It can be boiled, it can put on under pressure. There are a lot of good things about the terahertz water. So you need to just be clear. And such of those who are all here, of course, people who recommended you, please go get back to them and then get more details. And always you can come to our company office and then pick up a lot of good information which we are sharing. And then what you need to do is do's and don'ts are always there, especially when you're talking about terahertz water. Please follow the instructions properly and please guide, because every one of you cannot become like a doctor. But of course, your goodness of helping your fellow human beings is something amazing, which I am with you. But what I would say is, especially when you're recommending, you please be a little careful, especially if they're having a multiple disease, just be a little more careful. When you advise them, start with a lower dose. Especially what you need to do is, you need to let them know to start with 250 ml only. That means quarter of a glass. Just 250 ml, you start for the whole day, then increase it to 500 ml, then to 1 liter, then to 1.5 liters. So this is how you need to go very slowly, so that let the body take its time for it to change itself and then accommodate itself. So what I am trying to give you a take-home message is you need to balance yourself. You need to balance, even if you want to, for example, you want to recommend terahertz water. You need to be balanced to let know whom to give, whom not to give. But of course, you can give this terahertz water to everyone under the sun. But who knows, the person whom you're recommending has all the multiple problems in life. Forget about multiple problems. Just imagine if a person is in the complaining mode all the time. See, there are few people you would have seen. Their job is to only complain about anything you give to them, they'll complain. That their job is only complaining. Now, incidentally, you are a person, you get to know such person, and then you are so excited about terahertz water, and then you want to just give, and you start giving this water to them. Definitely, they are in a complaining mode because their already energy fields are in a complaining mode. The moment one sip of water they drink, they'll say, hey, I feel very irritation, after drinking this water, I'm feeling like coughing, my throat is having a problem, I feel like, all this, everything will come under the sun. So what happens? You get damn scared, hey, what happened? I just gave only one glass of water and this person is giving a complaint. So automatically your mind starts working and thinking that, hey, did the water do anything wrong to this person now? But actually it is not the water which is creating the problem to them. It is their mindset. So basically most of the human beings, the mindset is that they are in a complaining mode. So once in a complaining mode, let me tell you, even God comes to them also, they will not be able to improve themselves because they are in that mode. Now, whatever said and done, what you need to do is, if you think it's good, share it. It is up to them. But of course, you need to have a limitation. You draw a line. How much can you help them and how much can you do for them? Do not overdo for things for them in the name of trying to help them to get out of the disease. You cannot. For example, if a person has a kidney issues, you think you can just by giving this water and they can become well, and then they want to go and they're going to give you a Nobel Prize for you to recommending this water. Nobody's going to do that. So what's happening is you need to be balanced. So let's all work on the same common platform, as balance is a very, very important way to give, where not to give, where to recommend, where not to recommend. It is you who have to decide, and be very smart. Be a smart human being. We human beings are very, very smart in God's creation. So let's be very smart. So what you need to do for you to become healthy, definitely detox is the first step. Okay. Now, I will be speaking about the other forms of detox maybe in the next week. I will share with you. That will be totally a different ball game, probably with the mind detox. Let me look into it. What comes, then I will give you. So avoid all that accumulates as toxins. So if I'm going to tell you that your powder, your lipsticks, all these are all causing a problem. So what you need to just start reducing it slowly. It may not be easy for you to stop using it, but if chances are there, go for more of organic, go for more of natural one. But at the same time, what you need to do is try fasting weekly once. And I'm telling fasting is for every human being, but if you're a diabetic or hypertension or you have a problem, you need to plan according to your body's requirement and then you start working on it. Being a vegetarian definitely will help you to detox naturally, and your body feels much more healthier when you take a vegetarian diet. Now just imagine a vegetable, you take a mixie, put some little vegetables and blend it. Within seconds, the whole vegetable gets blended very easily and smoothly and faster. But the same mixer, it works on electricity. You put a few pieces of mutton or chicken in it and then start grinding it. Do you know how much of difficulty the mixie goes through to blend that particular non-vegetarian? It's going to be, it takes time, and the motor also, you can feel the sound different, because it's finding it difficult. Now the same thing, when your body is pushed to the limitation beyond, what happens? Your body also. So for when you eat a non-vegetarian, it takes up to automatically around 8 hours for it to digest the whatever meat you are eating. There is something I want to share. Recently, I had given a detox to a particular one of my patients. Then the patient, next day morning, she called me and told, Doctor, I had noodles 1 week ago, doctor, and after the detox you gave me, today only morning I'm seeing all the noodles coming out. Now you tell me, what was the noodles doing for 1 week inside the intestine? And she has been passing motion every day for the past 1 week. But what happens? Only after a proper detox, even the noodles which was probably it is stuck inside and hiding and playing some hide and seek in your body, Now, this is how we do not know that a lot of things playing a role in our body. And even if I have to tell you that even the worms, how many of you are all deworming yourself every 6 months? This I would recommend you, if at all, if you are eating non-vegetarian, please deworm yourself every 6 months once. But what you and I would have seen is only children below 12 years, when they go to a pediatrician, the pediatrician will say, have you dewormed it? It is not the worms are only living in a child. Even in an adult, you will have definitely worms. And in my hair, epigenetic, this one, I have seen a lot of people, parasites are hiding inside. But of course, you're not going to see in the toilet whether the worms are coming out, right? But definitely, there is a situation wherein there are parasites. So you need to deworm yourself every 6 months once. Please give an opportunity for your body to throw all this. It's a detox of your parasites, living organisms. So, and give a lot of what I would say, good bacteria to your intestines by eating a lot of yogurt, kefir. All these you need to do. Now, mental detox is also very, very important. As I told you, mental detox is when people are set their mindset with all the complaining mode. Definitely, they need. This is where meditation comes in, proper breathing comes in. This is where you can have a retreat. There are a lot of people out there doing so many things. See what is good for you, go for it. Coming back to the environmental detox, how frequently do you change in your bedroom, your cot, and your cupboard and your wardrobes? Most of the wardrobes are all fixed. It's okay. But how many times you take out all the clothes from your cupboard, rearrange and put it back, clean it up, rearrange it? You're supposed to do it every 3 months. This is something called an environmental detox. How many of us are doing it? How many of us are actually changing the cot, removing it, and then cleaning everything, putting back the cot? Now, why do we do this? Is in Feng Shui, if you're looking at, there is something called energy. Now, you need to give an energy shift. Your energy gets clogged if your particular whatever your cupboard or any items kept there for a very long time. The energy circulation is hampered. This is when, be it your living room, your sofa sets, wherever it is, you need to change every 3 months, remove it or place it back in the same place, or put a different situation, change your area of the particular items which you have been keeping it for a very long time. This you need to do. Growing plants and then being with nature is one of the best detox. You need to do that. And you won't believe, in my home in a ninth floor, I have a lot of plants. And the good news is we have a pigeon which has hatched his eggs, two pigeons, and they are all growing so beautifully. Every day morning when I go see them, so beautifully they are growing. I just wonder, birds are only three senses, and you and me are six senses. Those beautiful birds, so beautifully. Even though I put a mesh for the birds not to come in, the birds can fly as well, like a flight. They come and land into my balcony. Directly they do it. And nowadays they have become so positive in their attitude. When I go there and try to chase them out, they don't fly. They will stand there and just stare at me and say, "Hello, boss. This environmental, this universe is for me also. It's not only for you. Just because you have a building here doesn't mean you own this house. I'm also owner of this universe. God has sent me to enjoy." So what happens is, even animals have their own thinking. And when you start combining yourself with nature, everything starts falling in place. And you will definitely live a very happy, peaceful life. And a beautiful journey will happen when you start creating a lot of positive things in your life. So detox plays a very, very important role. So now with this, I think it's almost an hour which I've been speaking about detox. I think today I have given a little different glimpse of a detox. So until I meet you back once again, looking forward, definitely every Saturday it has become a routine for me. I get excited on the Saturday morning, but I start preparing myself from Friday, and I will be sending to Angie what is the topic the very next day. But you won't believe, I wouldn't have prepared anything, but I get up early in the morning around 4:30, 5 o'clock, prepare for today's one. So I hope I am giving you all a wonderful information which will help you to complement your life, right? Complement your life as much as possible, and let's join together, complement this universe, complement every soul we meet in our life, and then we all live in bliss. This is what we all want. We want joy, we want happiness, we want blissfulness. All this can happen only when we all join together. That is where the we comes in. So we all join together, and until I see you back again, let me take leave. Thank you very much and have a wonderful weekend. And I will be leaving immediately because I need to go to KL right away. So maybe next week only I'll be able to answer all your questions. Thank you very much and have a wonderful weekend. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Prabhu. Yeah.
Angie, I need to leave to KL right now because we have
Okay.
our Terahas meeting. I have to leave shortly. Okay.
Okay.
So anyway, you
Yeah.
handle it, Angie. Thank you so much, and I will see you next week.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Prabhu. See you again. Yeah, bye-bye. Yeah, so yes, I see some question in the group chat about the cyst. Yeah, so it's don't worry, because this water is an energy water, and in fact it can really brings away all the toxic from your body. Yeah, actually I saw some people share in the group chat about the cyst. Yeah, so yeah, just drink as much as possible that you can. Of course, you start from the small amount and then you monitor your body reaction. Yeah, for sure it will help. So is there any other question? Yeah, for those that have any question, you can unmute your mic. Dialysis patients, yes, we help a lot of people with dialysis problem. Yeah, it's a kidney problem. So again, you can start with a small amount and then you increase slowly and then see what is the effect. If you drink normal water, yes, definitely you cannot drink more than this one. Why? Because the normal water is in the clustered mode and it cannot be absorbed into your body cell and it become poisonous and burden to your kidney. This is the reason doctor will advise you not to drink more than 500 ml. But when you change to terahertz, it is a single molecule and quickly being absorbed by your body cell, and it will the other organ will function well. Yeah, so we have many testimony already about the kidney. So Edmund, you can just no problem, can drink. Okay, Isabel also the same problem about the kidney and the stone. Yeah, just trying to drink more. So any other, you can just unmute your mic. Definitely will help about this. And enlarged prostate. There is a prostate cancer. Yeah, I show the testimony. Yeah, in fact, I can show the testimony that I have collected. Okay, later on I show. So let me answer the one question from Oi Xuan Lin. Xuan Lin. Okay, this is a healing effect. When breathless is a healing effect. Why? So from Dr. Prabhu's explanation before, when we drink too much water, we will feel like cannot breathe. The reason why is all the while most of the water cannot be going inside your cell. So even though you drink 2 liters a day, but in fact maybe only half of it go into your cell. So right now the same thing, you drink 2 liters terahertz water, all the 2 liters will go inside your body cell, and suddenly change in this amount of water, your body suddenly feel that breathless, right? So all this is just a while. A few days later, it will get used to it and start to function well. Also, you don't have to worry. Yeah. So if you can overcome this, then your whatever problem, it will start to heal already. Okay. So Teresa, after the experience eczema on his skull, is quite shocked because he hasn't had much ailment. There's a coach morning exercise. Okay, so just now Dr. Prabhu also mentioned about detox. So all this the so-called eczema is after drinking water, right? So it's a kind of to push away all the toxic outside. So after that, it will start to help. For sure, there is something. All this is just a short while. So just you try to console them. So this is just a temporary. Maybe I can show you the healing effect. Always remind your friend when they start drinking the water, right? Remind them about the healing effect. Yeah, because everybody, the body condition is different, especially those with the health issue or whatever health issue, it will shows back. The reason is they remove the chemical. When they remove the chemical, then you start to see some so-called the effect. Let me show you. But it's in Chinese. Oh, it's Chinese. I think Teresa, you can read Chinese, right? Yeah. So always refer to this list about the problem. So first thing about the skin issue, definitely is some toxic in the body. They just rinse out. You see the 皮肤过敏啊，所以它会打出来哈。Okay, yeah. So Sunlin anything? Okay, so just now regarding the kidney, let me show you Okay, this is if you can see my screen, this is from my team member, Mai Fong. She has many problems, have the thyroid and a breathing problem. But when she start drinking, she also felt breathless. Cannot breathe well. But she has confidence on this water. Yeah, she has confidence. And just few days after overcome this healing effect, all her condition, you see, look at the thyroid, the thyroid reduced from 4.5 to 2 cm. It's only around, effectively, it's only 3 weeks time. And her sinus, he also spray. Besides drinking, she also spray on the nose for the sinus, spray on the throat for her sore throat and the thyroid. And then you look at here, yeah. She also used the terrace water on her plant. You see the strawberry, in the hot weather, it's hardly to get the strawberry, in fact. And the passion fruit, now you see, 海香果 is a passion fruit. It's a Taiwanese veggie. And the apple, this is 苹果枣. You see, all the is because she really full of gratitude when she drink this water. Besides that, her husband also have this nostril issue, and also feel the 哮喘，你看到吗？哮喘咳嗽 also cannot breathe. But in fact, it's just overcome. Once overcome this, and then no longer happen, and all her problem, all his problem also recover. And this is about the it is about the eye. You look at the eyes, at the beginning it seems only swollen, right? But when they spray and drink, all the nana all come out already. So if for you, we will definitely scared, right? But it's good sign. It's a good sign because why? Whatever this is a detox. He remove away all the whatever nana whatever things. Just after remove, then it fully recover. Or else the things, the poison always keep inside your eyes, you will cannot recover. So this is the thing. So don't worry about it. And another thing is about, you see this the medicine allergic also. Just spray and the drink. And this is about the joint problem also. The joint. So all depends on the individual body and see how much you can drink. So for sure, definitely will help because most of the time people lack of water. And the COVID also will help. COVID, just 4 days already with discharge. And the cancer. This one the 4th stage cancer already. Yeah. And this is phosphate. See, it's for high phosphate content. And it's cancerous already. And then after drinking for how many months? Maybe roughly 2 months time. All the cancer marker already 0. So you just drink drink more. And all this is from the sharing from the people, huh? The kidney patient, this is the kidney patient. After drink, then they grow the hair. Oh, okay, yeah. Anybody else have a question? Because he never have eczema. Yeah. So sometimes what is eczema? In fact, eczema is a reflection of your body immune system. When the body immune system drop, you start to have eczema. So you have to look into her lifestyle as well. His lifestyle. Maybe sleep late or stress. All this or about the food intake that they take. Maybe eat something wrong that cause eczema. So what he can do is drinking more to rinse away, and then increase the energy. Yeah. And also, of course, need to fine tune the lifestyle. If not enough, then maybe you need to intake some nutrients.
Sister Angie, I got a question in the chat. Please take a look for Dr. Prabhu to answer.
Yeah, I answer already. Most of which one is you? You just tell me.
The kidney problem one.
No, I show you so many testimony about the kidney. You see my slide? All these are the kidney issue and very good reaction.
Can you add me the
Can you see my screen?
No, I'm driving now.
Ayo, then can you stop aside? Because it is dangerous,
No. It's too heavy traffic now.
Yeah, heavy traffic. Then you want to ask the question.
If you can send me the slide, it's okay.
All the slide you can find in the Telegram, Telegram.
Okay.
So later, Brian will put inside the chat group about the link.
Yeah.
It's dangerous about driving and listening. Must concentrate on driving. Okay. Yeah. So another thing, maybe later on I can share with you about why I say this water is full of energy. All the kidney problem, there is no problem. It's definitely will help.
Due to the limitation of drinking water,
That's why. So you have to change this mindset. Yeah. So if you keep, I'm not sure about your job just find time to drink water and replace your tea, coffee with the water. Yeah, and then when you go out, you bring a bottle of water. Some people have a very large water bottle. You can use it. Okay. Yeah, for those that are not speaking, then just mute your mic, please. Thank you. So I will show you. There's a video. Because I get to know a person. We have there's a way to test the water energy. Let's see. Okay, can you see my screen?
But this water, according to Angie, isn't it?
Terrace water. Yeah.
This water is very special and very powerful. And I have a device here which can measure, once I switch it on, can measure whether the water is strong or not. So I'm going to test the ordinary water first. And I'm going to say, out of 10, I'm going to point at this first. So out of 10, how good is this water? And if it revolves 10 times, so we've got 2, it went round 1.5 times. So I was out of 10, it only got to 1.5. So this is not very strong. Now we're going to find out whether this water...
already done?
This is just ordinary water. I already did. I'll show you again.
Already done.
So this is the ordinary water. And I'm going to point at it for a moment. And then I'm going to ask a question. Is this water, out of 10, how strong is this water? 10 being the best. I lift it up and it starts to go round. And then it goes back, still telling us about 1.5.
Oh,
it only turn around twice. Now I'm going to test this water. I'm going to say,
To open?
this water is very special water, according to Angie. Is it? Angie?
Yeah. Want to open the cover?
No need to open.
ah.
I'm just going to be touching it with this.
Oh, okay,
And I'm going to find out whether this gives us a reading that's better than the ordinary water. Okay? So I touch it like this, and then I say, how strong is the energy in this water out of 10? So then we watch, and we see whether it's doing more than
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So that's incredibly stronger than.
Yeah. 9, 10. Wow, terrace water 10 rounds. Normal water only 1.5
Yeah, so
rounds.
how's that for a proof
Yeah,
for you?
Yeah. So you can see that in fact in the market, maybe there are many ways to test the water, and there is another way that we can test also. True. Just now you guys saw the video. Huh? So there is another water, but it speaks Chinese. Yeah. So you can try. So without any water, for those that never drink water, right? You press, it will just standard down. Because the body energy is not enough. Okay, this is without. So after that, now we take the terrace water, the one in the small sprayer, right? Put inside the pocket. Put inside the pocket. Just put inside the pocket, terrace water. Just put inside the pocket, and then you press again the back. You press it.
没有，你不要 purposely 啊。
什么 purposely？ 现在要2只手啊。
See? So it is.
Jackie， 你也不要 purposely 啊。
You have to try. You try and see.
1、2、3。
哇！
Okay.
真的没有。
Yeah.
水都还没有进体内。来，试试。
Just put outside only.
等一下 ，before that， 来，叫人家手机，等一下。
Okay. So you can see from the video itself. Yeah, it's quite interesting. You go back, you can try also. Okay. So any more question? So baby can drink or not? Baby, baby jaundice, also can drink. You can boil it and make the milk, let the baby drink, and also shower the baby. Yeah, it definitely is very good because all this jaundice or the skin problem is some problem. The toxic. So when you drink, it will rinse away this toxic, and when you wash or spray, it will heal the inflammation. Like my son, you see my son, every time the insect bite, it was swollen very big. So in the past few months, past 1 year, since I bought this terrace device, we all replace with this terrace water. And when there is an insect bite, I only spray. Next day already reduce as well. Don't have to see doctor. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, and very excellent measurement. Yeah, there is many way, and Dr. Gunn also have a device BioWell, which can check and drink before drink and after drink. The energy and the stress level is different, So anybody want to know more? My slide is.
Ask one question, Angie.
Yes.
Angie, I'm from Serena from Setiawan, Perak. I want to ask one question. I have Jew standing in 2003. That means 18 years ago. I have 2 stents in my arteries. Will it affect my stent if I drink this water?
Stent is your blood problem. That's why you put the stent.
Yeah. Then I have 2 stents in my arteries. Will the water affect my stenting inside?
It will help. In fact, it will help. You need to understand first why you put stent. Because your blood is very thick, cannot flow well, and there is a blockage, right? So the stent is to enlarge your artery to let the blood flow well. So you look at my experiment, you see my experiment. So before I drink, I poke the blood, see under microscope, all the blood is joined together, you see, and this platelet is so big, and this is the one that can cause a blockage in the vessel or artery. So after drinking 1 liter water only in the 20 minutes time, I poke another blood and see under microscope. You see, it's very fast. Straight away go inside your blood, and your blood cells is already absorb the water and start to flow freely. Because this water is low viscosity, so it will not stick together anymore. It will flow by itself. So when it flow by itself, you have enough oxygen, and then later or sooner, you don't need already. I mean, your blood condition will improve.
No, I say yours say cannot use the water, cannot touch the metal, but my stent is inside your.
Oh, that one is, you know why the people misunderstand already. The reason why we don't put inside the metal container, because in the market there are many kind of material, the quality is different. Some metal cup is low quality. So if let's say there's a small rust inside, you don't see it, then you put inside for long hour, then it may dig out all the rust and then you drink inside. It's no good.
Then my stent inside also is the stenting is like a metal inside what?
But your blood inside is already nothing wrong already. It's inside. It's inside. The one you see we say is outside the metal condition.
Oh, the water touch inside is okay lah.
It's okay.
Anybody drinking this water, they do this arteries one,
it's okay. Yeah. So you have to understand. I believe now you are taking this one to dilute your blood, right?
Cadibing.
Yeah. In fact, the more you eat those medicine, because Western medicine all is a drug, it will cause other side effect. It will thin down your vessel more. So your vessel don't have elastic anymore. So we try if possible, reduce. How to reduce? By drinking terahertz water. When it improves your blood condition, maybe you can reduce that medicine, or eventually no need that medicine. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Because don't rely on the Western medicine, which has a very serious side effect issue. And if you don't, this is also about your lifestyle, your food intake.
Yeah, I know.
Your food intake, you must take care. Drink more water. Drink more terahertz water.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Regarding the metallic container, you can use it. Not say cannot use. You can use, but don't store it for long hours, like overnight. Because why? Because some in the market there are many different material condition. If your metal is very good one, then it's okay. So normally we advise people, you can boil it using the metallic kettle, no problem. After that, maybe you pour into the glass lid flask, thermoflask, old type one. Yeah. So it's better lah. Okay. But when you scan, don't use a metal container to scan because of the reflection. Don't use a metal.
Okay, thanks.
Okay,
Okay, thanks.
Welcome. So, any one of you want to know how to get it free? Have you ever heard that? Some people say eventually this device will be free. Yeah. So if you want to know more about the marketing plan, then I can share with you. Let me see. So in fact, this company is very good, no? Because in fact, I should say most of the thing right now, they are using this kind of the network marketing. What is network? It's a kind of creating a team, sharing, through the sharing. in the past, it's traditional marketing. Is through the factory, and then people buy in bulk. Is the main country distributor at the low cost, and then they mark up the price, and then they sell to the each town, the distributor, and then go to the consumer. So by the time you get this product, you already mark up the price. But right now, the people now is very smart. They direct go to the factory and get it. So that's why many people go online to purchase, right? Yeah, the online purchase is something like you direct get to the source. That's why it's much cheaper if you compare you buy in the shop. But the only risk that you buy online is you don't know the person who is selling, and you may get the fake one. So this also you must be very careful, because the picture shows very well, very nice, but by the time you get the stock, it is spoiled in the maybe few days already. So there's a reason why, even though sometimes you say, hey, I saw online people selling very cheap, very cheap. You can buy, but you don't know the seller, the after sales warranty, how do you find it? And then most importantly, because this is a high-tech device, it's better to buy from the trusted person, because there is an after sales service. And then we have a system that help you to generate income, and eventually your device is free. It's free, and you have a source of income. So from here, we come out this kind of, not we, the company come out this marketing plan. Last Wednesday, somebody asked whether got marketing plan or not, but Dr. Gan, Zoom don't have this. So why we need a good marketing plan? No matter a product how good it is, if nobody go and market it, it also cannot sell well. Just like people spend a lot of money in the advertisement, right? Yeah, spend a lot of money in the Wang Hong to help to do the Spore. But in fact, the company save all this money and they share this profit with the consumer. So that means today you buy this device, you use it, you feel good, you share with your friend. And when your friend buy, company will share the profit with you instead of spend in the advertisement. So when you get one device, you will get one account, and you are considered a gold member. One unit, one account. So there are another type is 2 units in one account is a diamond membership, and six units in one account is mobile stockist. So mobile stockist 6 units is 9,600 Sing dollar. So if you are the businessman, you have a good confidence in this business, you want to do it all in, then maybe you come in as a mobile stockist. Only invest 9,600 Sing dollar. And the conversion rate now here is using the point system because they involve a few countries. So for easy calculation, they use point. And the rate itself, you can see on the top, ringgit is 4.5, Singapore is 1.6, and this is Taiwan 37 rate, and China is 7.9. So when you register 1 unit, in fact, you need 1,000 points. Times 1.6 is Sing dollar 1,600. When you register, okay. But the bonus, they use 800 PV to calculate. So that means company will take 200. Why they take 200? Because company is continuing doing some research. And they also cover all the other costs like free shipment. So company also need to have some cost also. You cannot say all give to you. So 800 PV to share with us, also not bad. 80% take out the profit and share with us all. So 800, the direct sponsor only 3%. It's not much, because they focus on the teamwork. They don't want the one-man show. Because all this direct sponsor, it seems like a salesman. The more you sell, the more you profit, right? But here, the company promote the teamwork. So even though you are not very good in sales, you will still get a good income, right? Okay, so if you sponsor a gold card, you get 3%, 24 points. That means 24 US dollar times 1.6 Sing dollar, Then if you recommend your friend buy 2 units, you 1,600 times 3%, and same for the stockist, 4,800. The calculation is very simple. 6 times 800 PV. So 4,800. Okay. Now you come to the tier pairing. This is a very big, huge profit. Sharing. So far, none of the other company has such high profit sharing. So every one of us only left and right. Because why? So that you can focus on helping these 2 people. So you have to responsible for your first people that you bring in. Help them to earn back their capital, right? So your first one you must put at the left, and then your right is your own sponsor, because the right side is your own line, and the left it can be dropped down from from the top, from the upline. Everybody's left will be the common line. My left is also your left. So the first tier you get 50% times 800 PV, you get 400 points. Yes, 400. So if you want to count back your own currency, is times 4.5 or 1.6. And second tier, this person can be recommended by this person. So not necessary from your own direct sponsor. Also count as your team. So once your left and right have 2, then it will become a tier pair. You get the second layer is 800. You give away 100%. 100%. So your capital is how much just now? It's only 1,000 points, right? To buy the register. So here what you earn, 1,200. And company will 85% is allocate in your cash wallet, and 15% will be your product wallet. You can use it to buy product. Okay, and then here you already break even your capital. You already earn back your 1,600, and the subsequently you will unlimited. Every layer you get 400 points, unlimited income. So it's very good, and you don't have to maintain every month, and you can no flush away your point. So even though your left hand side they are very very long, then you still don't have a right hand side. Doesn't matter. It will wait for you. No stress. Okay. This one the first. Second bonus is so-called your net income already, because just now from the tier pairing you already earn back your capital, right? So this is second tier. That means second bonus is that means when the people everybody also want to earn back their capital, so they share with 2. So your team start from third layer. Your team start to grow so many. You see. Every time, remember your left hand side, the first person, and your right hand side, first person, will be considered as the tier pairing, the 400 one. The red color one, you will get 400 one under this category. Then the subsequent one, like the right hand side, when they open the right hand side, the subsequent one will be the pairing only. And it is 12% for those gold cards. You get 96 points US dollar. And for the gold card, there's a cap 1,500 per day. Per day. So it's roughly how many pairing? You can take 1,500 divide by 96. 1,500 divided by 96. That means it's how many? I think 13 pairing. 96. Around 16 pairing in one day. So when your team is big already, then if it's already kept, you can consider to upgrade to stockist. Stockist. So, yeah. Can you please mute the mic? Someone. Please mute the mic. So when your team is very big already, you can consider to upgrade. What is the benefit of stockist? You see, it's a 15%. Here, instead of 12%, become 15%. So instead of $96, you get 120. So extra $24. And what is the benefit for a stockist? Your cap will be higher, 4,000. 4,000. So the team will be very big already. And here, we not necessarily must be from the same layer. It can be bottom, top. Because it's based on the total point. Then it will give you 12%. Okay. And all these are the net income already. No flushing system. And the third bonus is about the leadership reward. Leadership, that means when you sponsor one person, your direct sponsor is considered your first layer, first generation. And when she sponsor another, she will be, the second one will become your second generation, and so on. And all these people you can place anywhere, doesn't matter, because everybody only two, left and right. But when you sponsor number 10 people, where do you put? You put down. But they are still considered your first generation. Okay. And what do you get? Is 4%. When your first layer, she earned the pairing reward. Is the $96 one. You will get 4% times 96. So it's around $3.80. So 96 times 4%, what do you get? 3.84. So whenever your direct sponsor, they earn 96, you will earn $3.84. So for the gold card is 6 layers, and the stockist will be 10 layers. Stockist, that means the team will be very big already. Okay. So the next one will be the placement bonus. Placement bonus is very good for those that even though they don't want to share, they don't like to share, even though it's good. Doesn't matter. As long as you come in first, you will get an account on top. So when the people put down the people under you, you will get $2.40. $2.40 you will get. So you try to imagine you can get 10 layers. So each layer, everybody just share with two. This is the beauty of the compound, you see. So eventually, how much you get? You see the first layer 2, right? And these 2 people also share with 2. And these 4 people share with 2. So it's a compound. Eventually, until 10 layers is 1,000, is 1,024 people already. Times 2.4. How much you get? You will get around 1,024, and just count 1,024 times 2.4. 2,000 over already. And your capital is how much? Only 1,000 points, but you earn double already. So this is a very generous company. Even though you are not sharing, you will still earn back your capital plus some profit, the income. Okay. So even though, of course, if you share, you put down, you also will get this $2.40. And the mobile stockist, extra bonus for the mobile stockist is whenever they register one person, only for their direct sponsor, their grandchild, etc. Then you can register for your team member. You will get $24. 24. So you try to imagine, one day if you register 2 only, so 1 month you will get 60 people, right? 30 days. So 1 month you will get extra income, 1,044. So is you have to multiply the currency 1.6 for Sing dollar or 4.5 ringgit. So subsequently, if let's say if one day you register 5 people, also you will extra. All these are extra income already. And your units are your 6 units you can sell away or you use it as a turnover. Because sometimes it's out of stock, right? And then your customer cannot wait. And then you can use it, let them use first to turn over. Okay. Yeah, so this is benefit of the stockist. And besides that, there's a welfare reward. If you notice in the terahertz, everybody is the same rank. There is no, you come in as a what? The rank is when it accumulate until certain point already, then you achieve this rank. There's no overriding. If you notice, everybody is fair, is the same. Until your smaller zone, that means in your left or right, you after you lock in your account, you see your A or your B, which one is a smaller amount. This is your smaller zone. And when your smaller zone achieve 10,000 PV, how do you calculate 10,000 PV? You divide by 800 because our bonus is 800 PV for one person sign up. So it's around 12.5 people. So we say 13 people, 13 people in your left, 13 people in your right. Then you get the supervisor position. Then you will entitle for this gift back. Ringgit 3,000. Why is ringgit? Because this plan, the headquarters is in KL, and the plan was designed by the headquarters. So it's in ringgit. And I heard that is it can be anything. Right now I heard it's NMN. Give away the NMN. So the second, so right now, in fact, no, we haven't got yet. Even I already achieved a certain rank because the company is still new. They accumulate until last year December. For those that qualify, you will get it. We already compiled the list already, and then we'll send the gift to your house. For manager, how do you count? 30,000 PV. So 30,000 you divide by 800. 37.5. So around 38 people on your left, 38 people on your right. Your team. So it's not necessary from your own sponsor. It's your team member, even including the upline put for you. Yeah, it's also count as yours. You will get a 1 terahertz device. And the senior manager is a big jump in the point. You get the tour. All this you can reserve first because now COVID cannot travel, so it will reserve. It's still yours. It will give to you, and then the director you get a car premium. It's 5,000 points. 5,000 points. I think some of them already received it, and senior director will get the 1% of the world global sharing. And our leader is very good in share out this bonus for those that contribute their time to do the Zoom, to do the sharing, and become the host. Okay, then you can see. I think the last one so far nobody achieved yet. I think. And from this total that's out the 400, right? You have to take 85% is the one the cash wallet, and then 15% is the product wallet. That means this amount you can use it to buy filter. Next time you can use it to buy NNN. So you don't worry, it will be yours. Still can be yours. So all the rewards start from the one. The first one is the health. That's why the terahertz device come in as to improve our own health first. Then you have energy to pursue your wealth, happiness, and the freedom, etc. Okay, Any question on this? Any question on this? Can unmute your mic. So if from here you see, in fact, it's about the networking. So the income, it can compound very fast. For example, you see this is on the July 10. the commission is only 1,001 per day, per day. When it reach January 18, it's already how many months different? Around 7 months. It's already jumped a few times. 3,720 daily. Only one bonus, the pairing bonus. So this is the beauty of the compound. And it's so-called a passive income because it's based on your own effort. You're trying to imagine you work how hard it is. You only have 24 hours. How can you compound your income? How many times? Triple times? Impossible. Even your business, you will do the traditional business. It's the same. So now we are now the people are getting smart. We know how to use work as a team. It's a win-win situation. It's a teamwork. So there's a way to compound your profit. Then of course the leader will not just take and do nothing. If they do nothing, they also will not earn. So they also are very hardworking, do the Zoom. So what you can do, if you are new, you bring in the people because you don't know how to talk about this. You bring in the people, attend the Zoom. We have a professional doctor to explain. Then we help each other. So if we help you success, and then the leader, your upline also will success. And this is we also do the charity, in fact, because the company mindset always start with the love first, helping the rest first. Then your wealth will come by itself. So this is the charity that done in Singapore. I always participate. You see, this is me. We give away the ang pao also to the elderly, and this is also me. We give to the monk, and this monk can feel the energy of the water. So now he add on the 加持 and give to the person who need it. That's why sometimes Dr. Prabhu also mentioned if you feel of doubt on this water, you dislike, then don't drink, because the water will know, it will pass the negative energy to the water. And how can you expect a good effect on you? No. That's why when Mei Fong drink this water, her house is using the Japanese brand, Kangen water filter, very good brand, but still cannot see the effect. After that, you add on the 3 minutes, the effect very good because it enhanced. It is due to the technology different. It enhance whatever water filter that you have. This terahertz is to scan 3 minutes only to enhance whatever characteristic of your water and energize it. So when she drink it with the gratitude, and all her problem resolved. Okay. And company right now also partner with the America Kapala Gene company, coming out this NMN supplement. This supplement, because some people after drinking the water is still lack of some nutrient, right? Then you can get this NMN from the company. Our company also have it. Now is a trial session, so it's a launching price 630 ringgit, and there's a competition, the so-called contest of 40 days to clock your look, then there is a prize. Okay, but after that, after finish, only accept 100 people for this contest, and after that it will back to 1,800 RM per bottle, 60 capsules. And this one you can use your product point to buy. Remember the 15% allocate in your product wallet, you can use it to buy, and it will contribute to the bonuses, the pairing bonus. And this product, what is it target on? It target on the cell, the DNA. And this is normally in the past is consumed by the rich people because it's very expensive, by Li Ka-shing and some artists, because the effect is good. It's very fast. In fact, supplement you can find in anywhere, in Watson, Guardian, right? But the quality depends on the quality. The price is on the quality. It's different. So maybe you eat the normal supplement. You need a longer time to see the result. But for this one, maybe a short term, you can see already. Anti-aging and the faster. And you add on, you drink it together with our water, right? Terrace water, the effect is much faster. Okay, yeah. So anybody have any question? There's so much on the website. Which one is the best? Yeah, again. In fact, there are many things you can find on the website. Just that the person, because on the website when you buy is expenses. But here you find the trusted person to buy, you will become a source of income, or it become a source of income. First thing. Secondly, you can get a very good education in terms of how to use it more effectively. But online you just buy and then eat, whether correct or not, don't know. Then later on you say, hey, no use. But and also you need to check on the content. The content is different, because even though the name NMN, but the content will be different. Yeah. So in fact, I will encourage people to whatever supplement, try to drink with terrace water, or else is a waste. I know there are some people bought this placenta or what, very expensive health supplement, but they seems that cannot see effect. So maybe one of the reason is the water that you consume with, or no matter what kind of supplement you eat, also need a very good water to put together. Okay, yeah. Anybody? Angie, so many in the market already. What is good selling point? Okay, the selling point for this, what I can see, the launching price, in fact, is cheaper from the other company I've checked already. Like iHealth, they also sell online. US 30 capsule, US 130 USD. But here's is 221, 224 Sing dollar. It's still cheaper. And second selling point is you can join the contest. Then you can try out the effect by yourself. Yeah, this is what is attract me to buy the contest. And then thirdly is subsequently you don't have to spend your own money. You can use the product point to buy. So I joined this terahertz already 1 year. So in my account I have accumulated so many product points, so I can use it without spend any single extra money on this, and still can get the bonuses. Okay, yeah. So it's actually the concept is the same, like Watson, Guardian, they also sell. Then you have to check the ingredient, and most importantly, you drink together, you eat together with terrace water. Everybody knows the good part of the water, right? Yes. How do we sell to the market with this pricing? What is a good selling point? Good selling point. If you it depends on which product you compare to. If you already eating some N&M, then you can have your choice. Actually, our core product still the terrace water, still the terrace water, and this NMN is for us, for the member, to use the product point to buy it. So it's something extra. You don't have to spend money, but you can use a point to buy it. Yeah. Okay. Our core product is still the terrace water. Okay. And then subsequently, company also will come out the peptide and the more gray the small C. Because you know a company is a corporate is continue doing some research. So you see here, there's a Tang Thai, Fu He Thai, is a peptide, and then there's a 石墨烯. 石墨烯 English is called what? Grand什么? It's for you to wear, and then we'll have some energy. Yeah, in fact, in the market also have some bracelet. You can wear it, and then we give you energy. But all these things, eventually you still need water. So the water is still the core product. Okay, All these products eventually is using our product point to buy. So we don't have to spend extra money on this. It's something additional, additional to the product. Graphene. So far it's not yet launched to the market, the peptide. I think some people very familiar with the peptide. Is a very good product. It's also target about our cell, because our cell also have the protein. So peptide is a very small molecule in this protein zone. Yeah, and you know what? Because currently market already have peptide, 小分子肽, and I have done an experiment. Melt this peptide inside of the terrace water. It tastes better compare you melt in the normal water. The launching will be mid of the year, as I know. So we are still waiting. We're still waiting. And the company also working on the IPO, like for us. Of course, I think I believe will be those with the rank will be high chance. But of course, not too late. You still have time. Some people, they are fast. 3 months time, they already reach a senior manager. It's still not too late for you to join it now and work on it. The shipping cost actually is a free shipment in Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Hong Kong, China, and US. So if you ship to other country, you have to check with your stockist to check on the price. The buyer need to absorb the shipping price. So the early bird is always a many benefit. Yeah. Okay. What else? Okay, for the product, we cannot sell if he is not the member. When how to become member? That means he must buy the terrace water first. So the main thing still need to buy the terrace water first. Then only you entitled to buy other supplement. Okay. So we don't want a salesman. In fact, we actually is very unique. This company, they don't promote the salesman. They don't want you to buy a bulk and then sell a higher price. No, we don't launch this kind of the culture. That's why you see other product. Wow, they just sell very cheap. Remember this terrace device. You cannot sell online lower than 1,600. Because if you're being caught, your account will be just penalized. So they don't allow us to sell lower than that. So for those that found online from Taobao or whatever, lower price, very cheap. You go ahead, take your own risk. Take your own risk to buy. If anything wrong, there's nobody service. There's no way to earn back your capital. So always look for the trusted party, trusted person to buy this device. Okay. So in fact, company I think also provide. So I understand that some people they have a financially problem to come up with this amount of money. So there is also installment in Malaysia. I think Malaysia. But if you want an installment 6 months, 12 months, maybe bank will incur a bit charge Then in Singapore, I put inside a Shopee. It's a 12 months interest free, but there is a cut fee at $50. So if anybody need help, and then whatever your downline is still your downline. The one is only the payment gateway for you to resolve your financial problem. So if you need anything, you can just approach me. Yeah. So is don't worry about this. We just try to help those people that really need. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Any more question? So if you DC Lee, if you have a very good product already, you can continue your own product. I know there are many in the market. There are many good products, expensive. So you can compare later on. No problem. because our core product is still the device and water device. And water device is not expensive. It's investment. Investment, and we can give away the water. We can give away the water. Okay. Yes. Is this product price include the shipping cost? Yes. Yeah. If Malaysia, Singapore is included already. Free shipment. What's the selling point? Okay. And everybody buy at the same price. So there is no way for you to mark up. So we don't encourage this. The thing is we try to help the people. Okay. And anything, any question? So tonight 8 p.m. will be the Chinese one. Chinese sharing by the Malaysia leader. And tomorrow morning I will be speaking Chinese Zoom. You dial in at 9:45. 9:45. Because I will be playing some video about the health. In Singapore, we have a program. It's very good from Me Watch about the health. We learn a lot of things. Tomorrow morning, every Sunday. You come to learn, because sometimes we have a misunderstood about certain things like constipation. What is the root cause? People thought that constipation, drink the fiber. In fact, it's wrong. It's wrong. Why? Because the fiber will in the program it will tell you why it's not good. We don't rely on the fiber. In fact, our body, let it just use the water will do. Don't use the fiber. It's external. Whatever you pull is the fiber. And then fiber itself is also will affect your normal function of your colon or intestine. Something like that. Okay, so you can watch together. We can watch together every Sunday. I will play the video to gain some more knowledge. So that you will not shock all these things or because of what. Okay. Any more question? Can unmute your mic. What do you want to learn? Then you tell me. Then next time you can prepare. You can unmute your mic. If no more question, then we will end the call. So today, 2 p.m. is at in Singapore International Plaza. There's a Chinese sharing by Dr. Gan. He has a BioWell device and can test your stress level and the energy level before and after drinking the water. You can see very significant difference. And also 4:30 will be the English sharing. So in the office we have a device using the quantum. We can show you about the health check. Let me see if I save it here. You can do the health check. Just place your hand on top of it, and in a 5 minutes time, you can see your body, which part have a blockage, and is there any heavy metal in the body, and if you lack of any nutrient. You can see. Yes, this one. Okay. Now, okay, so you can see this picture. Every Saturday, every Saturday. So this is a BioWell by Dr. Gan Gampo, and this is in the company. It's using the quantum energy. Just place a hand, and you can check if your body lack of any nutrient or any heavy metal, because heavy metal will affect your nerve system. This is something that we didn't know. And heavy metal doesn't mean that you can see. Like your petrol, the lead also will cause inhale inside mercury Yeah, all these are considered heavy metal. Yeah, how do you get the mercury? Sometimes it's from the makeup, your skincare product have some mercury. Yeah, 铅啊，那个是对吗？铅是 lead 啊 ，mercury 是水银啊，水银超标的水银啊 ，over the spec already it will harm our body. Even though maybe from skincare, but it penetrate inside your body. So later on, it will go to your blood and affect other system, our organ, our nerve system. Yeah. Okay. It's Tanjung Pagar MRT. Exit A or C also can arrive. So the device. So maybe some of you may ask, what do you get now for 1,600 now? Let me show you. So you will get this. So you will get this set. Okay. You get three things. Three things. The jug. The jug is with the FDA jug. And the core product is this device. And the filter is transparent. You can filter up to 0.1. And with the alkaline. Alkaline. It's maybe yeah, it's up to 0.1. So it's an alkaline. So you can see from here. And if it's dirty, you can wash. So the some depends on the country. In Malaysia, I think few days, only 2-3 days already dirty. Malaysia also depends on the area. And in Singapore is 1 week. So you can see because I stay in Singapore, but my sister all in Malaysia. They told me. And this is a test report in Singapore. We take using the company filter plus a 3 minutes resonance, and the pH is 8.1 is actually from the filter. Because this one I show you there is a 碱性球, it's alkaline, and the chlorine is reduced in 0.6, even though the WHO spec is 5. So and the E. coli, when you shine it can kill the bacteria. So yeah, this is in fact many people thought that Singapore's water is very clean. Yes, but when you install the filter, then you will see because the filter can filter until 0.1. It's very tiny. So it's 1 week. Many area is confirmed already. Sengkang, Red Hill, Woodland, all the new housing area also like the same. And then Jurong 2 months. Because this auntie don't know how to wash. So until one day she told me that why the water smelly. Yeah, I asked her to take picture. Wow, so black. So it's no good. So all these are after sales service. You recommend you sell this thing to your friend. You have to service her. Make sure that she use it correctly. So it's not that you can buy online and then finish already. All this is how to use and use it correctly is most important. So buy from the trusted person. Don't because of the cheaper price and then end up you lose more. All this if you could follow the correct person, he will teach you how to earn back your money. So it's free. And then can be a source of income. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. If you have any question, you can contact me. Any more question, you can unmute your mic, or we can end this call. And then see you tomorrow, 9:45 a.m. Anything else? Okay. So see you later in the International Plaza. I'll be there also around 3 p.m. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. For tomorrow, if anybody want to become my testimony, please contact me. Testimony. So I always collect some testimony and share in the Zoom, and there will be a reward point for sharing the testimony, around 5 points only. Okay. It's given by the leader. Those achieve a very high rank already. They share out their profit sharing 1%. Okay. I believe most of you already have my contact. You can contact me. Yeah, thank you very much. So have a nice day. Bye bye.